Hello viewers, welcome to my channel. I'm Gursimran Kaur, your maths teacher. Please like, subscribe and share my channel. In this video, we will start with the exercise 8.1 of Introduction of Trigonometry of class 10th. Now question number 1. In triangle ABC, right angled at B, AB is equal to 24 cm, BC is equal to 7 cm. Determine sin A and cos A, and second thing is sin C and cos C. Now for this question, firstly we will draw a right angle triangle. Right angled at B means 90 degree we have to make at B. Now AB is equal to 24, so AB is 24 centimeter, BC is 7 centimeter, and the third side we don't know. So the first step is to find the third side using Pythagoras theorem. AC square is equal to AB square plus base square, that is hypotenuse square is equal to perpendicular square plus base square. Filling the values, AB is 24, BC is 7. Now squaring, 24 into 24 is 576 plus 7 multiply 7 49, adding 625. Then taking the square root, AC is equal to plus minus 25. AC is equal to 25 centimeter. We neglect the negative sign because AC is a length and lengths are always positive. Now the first question was sin A and cos A. We need to find this. So here the angles with these trigonometric ratios are always acute angles, and here A is the acute angle. So I have marked the angle A, and taking in consider this acute angle, perpendicular will be opposite to the acute angle. So this is the perpendicular, and opposite to 90 degree is always hypotenuse, and rest is the base. So sin A, keeping in mind the formula perpendicular by hypotenuse, perpendicular is BC, hypotenuse is AC. Filling the values that we have got, 7 by 25. Then cos A, base by hypotenuse, base is AB and hypotenuse is AC. So 24 by 25. Now the second thing was sin C and cos C. Now remember here, now the acute angle is this C. So perpendicular will be opposite to this, that is AB. So here perpendicular and base changes with the angle given with the trigonometric ratio. So this is the thing that you need to remember always. After that it is simple that we have to apply the formula and put the values. Now let us move to question number 2. Find tan P minus cot R. Figure we have given in the question only. Two sides are given, third side we don't know. So firstly find the third side by Pythagoras theorem. In triangle PQR, PR square, that is hypotenuse square, is equal to perpendicular square plus base square. Filling the values, PR is 13 and PQ is 12. QR square is equal to 13 square minus 12 square. 13 square is 169, 12 square is 144, and subtracting I got 25. Then removing the square, QR is equal to 5 centimeter. Firstly, first thing is always to find the three sides. So we have found out the three sides. Now tan P. Tan P means angle P is acute angle given is this P. So perpendicular will be opposite to this P, and tan P is equal to perpendicular over base. The rest out is base. So perpendicular is QR by PQ, that is 5 by 12. Next is cot R. Now perpendicular and base will change as the acute angle changes. This is R. So I have marked this angle. Now perpendicular will be opposite to this acute angle, that is PQ, and hypotenuse is always the same, that is opposite to the 90 degree. Perpendicular and base changes with the change of acute angle. Here opposite to acute angle, this is the perpendicular and rest out is the base. Cot R is equal to base by perpendicular. Filling the values 5 by 12. In the question we need to find tan P minus cot R. So putting the values that we have got, 5 by 12, 5 by 12, that is 0. Now question number 3. If sin A is equal to 3 by 4, Calculate cos A and tan A. This question is really simple. Sin A, we have got 3 by 4. Its formula is perpendicular by hypotenuse. Means we have got a perpendicular and hypotenuse. Third side we don't know. If we got the third side, we will able to find the trigonometric ratios cos A and tan A. So firstly find the third side using Pythagoras theorem in triangle ABC. AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. Filling the values, AC is 4 because this I have got from this. Sin A was given 3 by 4 and denominator is hypotenuse, so hypotenuse is 4. Now AB as it is, BC is 3, BC perpendicular, from here it is 3. Now AB square, taking on the left 4 square minus 3 square, 16 minus 9, which is equal to 7. AB is root 7, means this base third side is root 7. Now next thing is cos A and tan A. Cos A we need to find, so base by hypotenuse. Base is AB, which we have got root 7 by 4, and hypotenuse AC 4. Tan A is perpendicular by base, so BC by AB, which is equal to 3 by root 7. Now question number 4. Given 15 cot A is equal to 8. Find sin A and secant A. Really simple. 15, take it to the denominator. Now it is 8 by 15. The formula of cot A is base by perpendicular. Means I have base, I have perpendicular, hypotenuse I need to find. That is simple. By Pythagoras theorem, I will be able to find the hypotenuse. Putting the values, taking the squares, adding it 289 and removing the squares now, hypotenuse is equal to 17. Now sin A and secant A can be easily found out because we have base, perpendicular and hypotenuse. Sin A is perpendicular by hypotenuse, 15 by 17, because perpendicular is given and hypotenuse we have got 17. Secant A is hypotenuse over base. You only need to find the third side in these type of questions and remember the formulas of trigonometric ratios and the acute angle thing. That is really important. Rest all is easy really. Question number 5. Given secant theta is equal to 13 by 12, calculate all other trigonometric ratios. Secant theta 13 by 12. What is secant theta? Hypotenuse over base. Means I have hypotenuse, base, perpendicular, that is the third side I don't have, which I will find out. Hypotenuse square is equal to perpendicular square plus base square. Hypotenuse I have 13. Putting the values, base is 12. Taking square, taking the perpendicular square thing on left hand side, and 169 minus 144, this goes here, so this is 25. Now removing this square, P is equal to perpendicular is equal to 5. Now we can find all the other trigonometric ratios. Hypotenuse is 13, perpendicular I have got 5, base is 12. Secant theta we have given. Sin theta's formula is perpendicular by hypotenuse, so 5 by 13. This 5 by 13. Cos theta is base by hypotenuse, so 12 by 13. Tan theta is perpendicular by base, so 5 by 12. Right? Now cot theta. Cot theta can be found out by taking the reversal of tan theta or by taking its real formula, base by perpendicular. Similarly cosecant theta we can write by taking the reversal of sin theta or by taking the direct formula, hypotenuse by perpendicular. These are the 5 questions of exercise 8.1. I will continue with the 6th question in the next video. If you have any doubt, please write in the comment section. Thank you viewers.